Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mike Kollin at crackedfemalecode.com. Alright, so I'm kind of inspired today. This song's got me going, and it has been absolutely beautiful out here in the Bay Area, San Francisco, California. Normally it's very cold year-round, even through the mid-summer, late summer, early fall. It warms up, and it is freaking hot today. It's been hot for about a week now. Now, hot for us here in San Francisco is about 78 degrees to 80 degrees. I live just north. Hot here is about 90 degrees, 91 degrees. So we are just about to hit the peak season right now. Today's August 31st. I'm not sure if I'm going to upload this now, or maybe a couple days later. So right now, the month of September is the peak season. Even going into the next month, it'll still be beautiful and warm and nice. So that's just the way it is here in the Bay Area. This is when it warms up. Okay, I want to do something a little bit different. I want to thank two people who have subscribed. My man, Terrence McClendon, we've actually talked on the phone, I'd say 3 times or more. He's bought my book, Get the Girl, Keep the Girl. We got to get him to read it. He's been a little bit lazy about that, so get on it, Terrence. Okay, I want to thank another subscriber who just joined us in the last month or so. His name, or his channel's name is Radu Soldan. Now, I thank the other people, but they must have joined privately. Here's another thing. I've noticed in my stats, women are actually picking up in the percentage of people on my channel subscribers. So I want to thank you, women. You are more than welcome here, even though it's a men's channel. But you are more than welcome. I'll leave it at that. Hopefully in the next couple months, I would say, we can turn this into a podcast channel where I'm interviewing people. So Terrence, I want to interview you after you read the book. And any of you who've read my book, Crack the Female Code, if you've read it, if you want to be interviewed, just not even interviewed, just tell us like what you liked about the book, what you thought about it, what you got out of it. And I highly recommend you guys buy my book, Crack the Female Code, right now. Read the book. It will change your life. Now, there's a new dating evolution going on, and this is why you need to get on top of it. Otherwise, you're going to be so far behind, it's not even funny. In fact, here's the thing. The reason why you guys are complaining and bitching and moaning, and look, I go on to all these YouTube channels, even these guys that are trying to teach you how to meet women, go, oh, women are just this, women are just that. I am telling you, that's your beliefs that you're projecting onto them because of the way you're neurologically wired for dating and relationships and sex. It is a misunderstanding, and that's what my course does. It shows you the other side of the fence so you can take advantage of this new dating evolution. Believe it or not, but this is 100% in your favor. You're approaching it from the wrong direction. So what I'm talking about is I almost called it the complaint section. I'm talking about the comment section, and I've noticed, guys, all you do is complain, and I'm sitting here going, what's going on with these guys? Well, you're not understanding. You're not learning. See, you're taking these courses. Yeah, this is how you pick up on women. Yeah, this is a good dating coach. Is it? Are you meeting women? If you're meeting women as comfortably and easily as you should be, why are you complaining? Because you don't know what you're doing. That's the truth. Facts. Here's the challenge with the male ego. You guys don't want to learn anything new. But this is the way it is, Mike. No, obviously it's not. Otherwise, look, I'm going to be really blunt with you. You would not be going online, wasting your time listening to other dating coaches, going online, watching YouTube videos on how to meet women if you were so damn good. If those courses you took in the past were so damn good, what are you doing on here? I don't study any other courses anymore. I don't watch any other channels. I don't do anything. I only do it to figure out what are they doing marketing-wise. And I'm trying to get the temperature of what's going on out there in the community. It's the same thing that was going on 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and in the 90s. Men don't have a clue. The game has changed. Female stocks are up. And my course is the only course that answers the challenge that men are facing right now. Obviously, the other courses aren't working, or you wouldn't be here right now. Alright, super quick story. Adam. Now, Adam, I've already shown some videos. I'm going to show some more testimonials, some interviews we've done of him, of the hypnosis work I've done with him, the change work, etc., etc. I'm going to go super quick in this because I said it before. I don't want to get into it too in depth. Adam came out here from London. He's a fairly wealthy dude. His uncle is unbelievably wealthy. The guy's almost a billionaire. Adam has a very thriving business downtown London. He has a condo in downtown London, right on the same. It's like one of the. It's called Westminster. Westminster. It's like Union Square. He lives on Westminster Square. Here's the purpose of sharing that. He came out here very cocky, had an attitude, as a lot of guys do. They don't humble themselves until they start realizing, like, oh shit, Mike actually has something here. You have never read this. You've never heard this. This course, this training is radically, radically different. This is why I keep showing the Buddhist monks that I trained years ago. Wait, what? You trained monks? Yes. What we're doing here is deep. It's deeper than any pickup line, opener, canned this and memorize that. We do not do that here. Adam comes out every day about 4 times a day. During the break, you say, man, I took the best courses in the world. I took the best course. I went to Mysteries. I went to this. He starts naming off Vin DiCarlo and this and all these different courses he took in LA, Las Vegas, the East Coast, and London. And I think there was one guy in Germany. And he just named off all these famous names and courses he took. And I said one thing. I go, how long have you been doing this? He goes, 10 years. I'm like, oh, okay. How much do you think you've invested? He goes, oh, tens of thousands, easily. And he kept telling me how awesome, how great they were. So I knew what was going on. I understood, but he didn't. So I let him dig his hole really, 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 really deep. So then eventually I said to him, how well did that work for you? And he goes, what? Because he would share another amazing course that he took, and it's the best in the world. And he goes, what do you mean? I go, well, how well did it work for you? And he goes, what are you talking about? I go, well, what was your purpose for spending all that money in airfare, hotel, and taking that course that cost an insane amount of money? He goes, well, I told you, I want to meet women, I want sex, and eventually I want to get married. Now, we had gone through this conversation like 5 times at this point. And then right when he said that, I said, how well did that work for you? And I'm screaming this. This is like the 3rd day of me screaming this at him. And at this point, he goes, what do you mean? And I go, what was your goddamn purpose for taking all those goddamn courses? And I'm screaming this. He goes, I told you to get married. I'm 32 years old, blah, blah, blah. It's time. My mother and my family, they're putting pressure on me, and I want to get married. Rah! And then I scream, how well did that work for you? And he looks at me, he goes, oh, wow, never thought of it like that. He goes, not very well now that I think about it. I go, yeah. I go, why are you here? And he goes, I told you I want to get married, blah, blah, blah. And I go, so those courses didn't work for you. The biggest frustration that women have with men was the same one I was having with Adam and all my clients in the past. For some reason, most men, and I mean 90% of men, you cannot face reality. Adam was taking these courses. He's bragging to me how much money and time he's spent, how many countries he's flown to, and how many different courses he's taken and books he's read. And I'm like, well, what was your goal? What was your purpose? The reason, see, it's an NLP thing. I'm like, okay, I need to get him to reconnect consciously with his purpose, his goal. What was your purpose for taking this course? He goes, well, I told you. Now here's the deal. He's saying it, but he's not. It wasn't clicking consciously. He had no awareness of what he said it, but he wasn't conscious of what he's saying. And I'm not even trying to be this consciousness master right now. I'm just like, man, this guy is like, he's not even hearing what he's saying. And I had to scream out, how well did that work for you? And he goes, oh, God, not very well. I'm like, yeah, 10 years, dude, and you're still not married? Come on. He wasn't even dating. The one thing I'm going to do in this course is consistently hold you to task to be conscious of what you're saying. Because a lot of guys come in, they live by these old, ancient, reptilian, caveman fucking dinosaur beliefs that don't fucking work for them. And they'll sit there and say it over. And I'm like, dude, did it work? Is it working? In London. Alright, so far, we're about 2/3 through the course. What do you think about it?
It's awesome, man. I'm learning all about it. I went through some really deep hypnotic states.
Right.
I realized like how to internalize.
Right.
So I felt really good.
So what did you say about my course overall?
I said it was awesome. Yeah, you are a genius because of learning about neuro-linguistic programming, hypnosis.
You've let me know overall you've actually taken quite a lot of other courses over the years and read a lot of books.
Yeah.
How does my course compare to those? And he's taken some of the top in the world, some of the top people. In comparison to those, go from there.
I mean, it's given me it's like the matrix of pussy. Because, you're understanding how to communicate on a much, much deeper level.
Would you say the other courses did that for you?
Not at this level, no.
Not even close.
Because you've just got lines and stuff, while this is actually a way of formulating language.
Right.
There you have it, folks. The Matrix of Pussy. Go to crackedfemalecode.com right now and buy my book, Cracked Female Code. I promise you, it is going to rip the lid off your brain. It's going to show you a completely different side of this entire dating, relationships, marriage, and divorce world.
Yeah, you're tough.
And I was like, have some faith.
You did.
Now, by the time last night, you literally said, this is what?
This is genius.
Yes. So now is it like you're seeing the light, like the light bulb went on?
I'm just seeing things completely differently.
So here's the advantage of getting coached by me. If you have a mental block or some kind of fear or phobia of approach or conversation or anything. So with Adam told me, he's like, I'm terrified to approach women because I don't know what to do. It's like he knew what to do, but the fear was overwhelming. So I did a hypnosis technique and an NLP, a couple techniques we'll call reframing, anchoring, and hypnosis, etc. And we literally did it. We walked out into the lobby and we were having a conversation, and watch what happens. He just takes off. He was not like this for the whole entire week that he was here. I had to push him and he just wouldn't do it. Now, watch the change. I mean, it was so natural, so comfortable. He just went.
We're at a hotel here, and Adam right there is talking to a girl. And I don't want to be too obvious about it. Right there. And I just did this hypnotic NLP thing that made it uncontrollable to approach people. And we walked in, and I talked to the girl at the counter here for just a moment, and boom, he was gone. He's had this issue of being terrified, absolutely terrified of approaching people, women especially, because he feels, I don't have permission, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to go too in detail, but I think it's very interesting that there he is. By the way, I wanted to ask you something. Do you like this wood?
I do. It's good wood, man.
Take a look at the wood. but you're not hypnotized, are you?
You may have triggered a few staves.
Well, let's look at the wood. Is there anything special about the wood? I don't want you to imagine the first time you looked at the wood and started laughing now. No, I do not hypnotize people. I put them in. So let me ask you a question. Would you say you've been happier than you've been in a long time?
I felt some pretty high states, man. I'm crying, dude.
There you have it, folks. What in the hell are you waiting for? All your happiness, success with women, and in life is packaged into my course, Cracked Female Code. Go to my website right now and buy my book, crackedfemalecode.com. You want real life results? That's where you start. All you have to do is take that step and find out. You can shift your entire life. Adam came in, he was an angry, frustrated man, not just with women, but life in general. He just didn't understand that you could make shifts and changes rapidly and fast. Here's the other side of the coin. When you learn what I teach in my course, Cracked Female Code, I promise you, you're going to look at all the other guys and go, why are you complaining? It's because they don't understand. Now here's the advantage. There is something that women want from men that is so powerful. It is not openers, it is not lined, it's not memorized gimmicks, okay? It's called emotional fulfillment. If you can learn how to speak this internal language, learn how to ground yourself emotionally. I know that sounds kind of weird. What do you mean ground myself? What does that even mean? It means opening it up. You know what? It's something you're going to have to physically feel to experience. And then you'll be like, oh, yeah. It'll make sense to you. Like once you do, like, shit, the other way irritates women. Like, yeah, it does. Here's the deal. Women want this from men so badly. Now, here's where your advantage comes in. You ready? Women's stocks are up. They are skyrocketing. And this is actually good for you. I mean, literally, their investments in the stock markets are going up. They're getting their master's degree, their doctorate degree. They're becoming surgeons and they're becoming doctors and they're starting their own multi-million-dollar businesses online. They're doing all this stuff and men are like, no, oh, my advantage is gone. You guys used to live off of the, money advantage, pay for sex. And that's what marriage was all about in the Western world. It was like, well, she said she wanted kids, so men make the money and I need a roof over my head and food for my children, so okay, I'll trade money for sex. And that's what relationships were based upon. Nobody was happy except for him. Women have suffered forever until around 1970 when they got their sexual freedom with the birth control. Now they get to choose when to have a child, okay, versus just accidentally getting pregnant and, oh shit, what am I going to do? Number two, women started going to college, getting their degrees in the 80s, the early 80s, the late 70s. And by the time we hit the 2000s, computer technology, it unleashed women financially. Women do not need you for money anymore, but they do need you for one thing. If you're still relying on the ancient way of having more money than her, having a better job than her, you're losing. You are losing. And this is why men are losing the battle of the sexes right now. There is a pendulum swing. Men have stopped dating. Men have been getting divorced. Men have not been having sex with women. Women are desperate. And this is another advantage for you. If you learn how to do the hidden way, the internal way that melts a woman's heart and turns her on, it literally what I teach you is how to trigger her mating system. She cannot resist it. She cannot deny it. Once you do this, it triggers her mating system. The advantage for you, nobody's doing this. Nobody out there knows how to do this. Men are just not doing it. This is why we are losing in the battle of the sexes. If men were doing this, they wouldn't be on those chat lines. They wouldn't be in the comment sections on YouTube bitching and moaning and complaining, oh, women this and women that. Rah, rah. If you're doing the bitching and moaning and complaining, it's because you are completely oblivious to what's going on. This course is going to shatter all of your beliefs. Everything you ever thought about dating, relationships, and sex, I will destroy, I will shatter. The course itself does it by itself. The proof is in the pudding. Take advantage of this now before my price is going up. For the month of September, I am giving a major discount. You have to call me and talk to me on the phone to get it. For over 2 decades, this has been a 5-day training. Now, I added another day, and I'm going to give you 2 phone sessions before you even get in here to prepare you even more. But first, you have to buy my book, Crack the Female Code. It is a requirement before you take the course. It prepares your brain for what's about to come. Adam, literally in the middle of the 3rd day, not even the middle, it was like 1 hour into the first session of the 3rd day, he literally broke down crying because everything that he was taught from all those other courses, he finally started to realize, shit, they don't work. Because I was doing this other stuff. He goes, dude, this is weird. This isn't pickup artist stuff. Like, I don't understand. And yet, every time we go out to dinner, boom, women, boom, women. Boom, women, all would approach me. Hostesses, cute young ladies, everyone would talk to me. They would try to get my number. And he's like, what the fuck's going on? So he had what's called cognitive dissonance. He literally had a mini nervous breakdown because he had these beliefs and he convinced himself they were working even though they weren't. And then he watched me doing something that he didn't think would work, and it was working. His brain had a neural meltdown. That's why I want you to read the book Crack the Female Code first, because it prepares your brain for what's about to happen in the course. It's literally a requirement before you're allowed to take the course. Go to crackthefemalecode.com now and buy it. Better yet, buy the ultimate package especially in that package you get the other book, Get the Girl, Keep the Girl, and Crack the Female Code. and an intro to the language. There's a bonus package in there. Then there's also my sex signals book on body language, etc., etc. The whole thing will really prepare you so you can take the course comfortably. This is going to change your life. You're going to become a happy man once again. I promise you, life is going to become fun. That's it. Click subscribe, click the like button, go ahead and make a comment, and as always, go ahead and buy one of my dating relationship books to support this channel. I'll see you at the seminar coming up in September. Call now and sign up and get your discount.